All right, guys, so I just woke up to a lot of profit. I'm very happy. You see, I woke up very fine. I woke up very fresh because I saw a lot of profits, and automatically it just made me become fresh. All right, so the trade I'm gonna be sharing with you, I mean the my this video is going to show you how I trade depending on supply and demand, guys. Supply and demand. All right, so I'm going to switch the screen. All right, I'm going to show you my charts. I'm going to show you how I was able to make as much as 100 bucks. I just placed the trade before I slept, and I slept pretty late, guys. I slept pretty late. I slept around like 5 a.m. Nigerian time. All right, I was busy all through the day, and I couldn't even sleep at night, so I just took my time to analyze the market, and then I placed the trade around 5 a.m. and then I got up. I didn't even sleep up to 2 hours, right? And then I got up to a lot of profits, right? I got more, but right now I'm going to be sharing you guys about $100. It's about $100 right now, running right now, but it was more. I didn't get to see it when it was a lot. All right, so I'll share with you guys how I did it, and totally depending on support and resistance, otherwise known as supply and demand. All right, I'll also show you guys how to spot those areas on your charts. All right, how to spot those areas on your charts. Just stay tuned, make sure you watch this video till the end, guys. I'm all about sharing top-notch secrets that will help you guys grow. All right, I will just be talking about only indicators that tend to flop sometimes. All right, I'm talking about price action on my channel, so make sure you stay glued to this channel. Share this channel with your friends if you want them to grow also, guys. I'm doing this because I want every one of us to grow together. All right, so I'm just gonna switch the screen right now. All right, so you can see we're running on over 94 right now. It was over $100, and it just dropped. It's going to spike some more. I'm sure it's going to spike before the end of this video, but before that, all right, I'm going to have to take out some of my profits. I'm going to have to close out some positions, guys. It's very important that I do that. I'm going to close out some positions, but you will see how I took this trade. Okay, I'm just going to let one position to run, all right, so that I'll allow one position to run, so that I'll use that to show you how this is done, guys. Trust me. Support and resistance, supply and demand. Okay, if you get to understand the power of supply and demand, how it works, you will definitely make money for yourself, guys. All right, now supply and demand is not a particular strategy. It's not a strategy that you totally depend on. Okay, but I put a lot of stuff together, a lot of confirmations together, a lot of confluences together, all right, to make a trading decision based on supply and demand. I'm going to show you how, guys. I'm going to show you how I do it. So just make sure you watch this video till the end. Make sure you watch this video till the end if you want to get value, right? And please, guys, I see a lot of people have subscribed to the channel, and I appreciate that. Of course, I really appreciate that, and that is because I share value, guys. I share value here, so I want you guys to just keep subscribing, keep referring your friends who you want, who you wish well. Let them know about this place so that they can also acquire this knowledge, guys. Make sure that you subscribe. It's very important, guys. So permit me to just close out from this market yet, and then I'll come back and show you guys how I do it. All right, guys, so I'm back. I just had to secure some positions. I like to do that because I don't want to hear stories. I don't want to hear stories, guys. So you guys, we all know how December market is always looking so shabby, not so clear, not so straightforward. But yet we managed to make profits. We managed to make profit. Yeah, we managed to make profit. And on this trade, guys, I totally just depended on my support and my resistance level, I mean my supply and demand zones, right? So why do I call it a zone? Why do I call it a zone? Normally support and resistance is nothing big, guys. It's nothing big. It's nothing that you it's just a normal thing that every trader should just do as part of the process is to taking a good trade. Okay, it's not a big deal, but how do you capitalize on this and make profit? A lot of traders will tell you that supply and demand is their strategy. How do they do it, guys? How do they do it? Because I know some of you must have come across support and resistance. You probably know how to identify them, but you don't really know how to take advantage of them, guys. Look at this, guys. So first of all, I want to highlight this area as my support area. What is my support area? You can otherwise call it the demand area. Okay, you can otherwise call it the demand area. So how is this my demand area? Now look at this. You can see on the daily time frame, the boom 300 market has been ranging around this area, and whenever it comes to this area, it reverses. All right, it prints this rejection here, and then it goes back up, and then when it gets to this area of supply, it does the same. It just prints some rejection and it comes back down, and then look at how many times it has come to this area and then reverses around that area. All right, so at this level, guys, all right, what traders usually do is you wait for price to come to your area here, your zone. I like to call it the zone. I like to call it the zone because the where I place this line is not the exact point where the market must reverse from. Okay, but it is an area. It identifies the entire area of reversal, right? It identifies the support area here. So I call it a zone because price just might come past that line and then reverse around that line, but sometimes it just might come on that line and reverses on that line. Sometimes it just might not even touch the line, like in the case here, right? That's why it is a zone, guys. It is a zone. It is known as a zone. It is not the line. The horizontal line is not a particular place where you must take a trade from, but if it happens that price reverses on that line, that's still perfect. Okay, so you can see here, let me just place another line here. I would like to take this to be my demand area. I mean my supply area. Okay, I like here to be my supply area, being the resistance area. Okay, now we can see that price has been ranging around these levels. All right, it's been ranging around these levels. It comes here, it drops, comes here, pushes back up, gets back here and it drops, comes down here, pushes back up, gets back here and it drops, and so on and so forth. It continues like that. It continues like that. So how do we capitalize on this? Now trust me, guys, I wish I had met this market here, right on this level, right on this level. I wouldn't even bother about closing out on any trade because I know it will go back all the way to this level. But you know how the market moves. It doesn't just go all the way up or all the way down. It swings high and low and creates the structures that you see on the charts, right? So you don't know how this will go. You don't know if it will keep going all the way up or it will have to retrace first to create that structure before going all the way up. That's why I had to close out some positions and just let this one to run. But if I had taken this trade from this area, from this support area, okay, if I had taken this trade right here on this level, all right, this is my key support because I'm spotting this on the higher time frame, the daily time frame. All right, now I took this trade from a support on a lower time frame, which I really don't trust too much. All right, but that was still a strong support. I'm going to show you that was still a strong support. So I took this trade right there, and then it pushed all the way to this level, right? You can see I even missed when it came to this other area. All right, you can see how far it has come. Okay, so you simply capitalize on this supply and demand the way I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so now we've spotted these areas on the daily time frame. What do? You just switch a bit to a lower time frame to look for entries, guys. How do you look for entries? Now I said that the supply and demand areas, the support and resistance areas are just ways, are just one of the things that you have to do while trying to take a trade. All right, so when price comes to that area, what else? What is the next thing? Do you just jump into the market? No, you don't do that. All right, you don't do that, guys. You want to be looking for other confirmations. All right, some people use Fibonacci level, some people use trend line, and combined with the horizontal lines and Fibonacci and all of that. Okay, some people go as far as using the moving average and all of that, but I really don't like indicators. Okay, Fibonacci works for me very well. I love to use Fibonacci level, but I really love to use Fibonacci levels when I'm trading the currency pairs. I don't really do that on boom and crash. Okay, I don't really do that much on synthetic. Okay, of course, boom and crash in particular, I do that sometimes on V75. I do that sometimes on yeah, I think I really like to do that on V75 sometimes. Okay, but for boom and crash, I really don't have to go that far, right? Trend line and support, trend line and horizontal line is cool for me. It's cool for me, all right? And then of course candlestick interpretations too makes a lot of sense. You need to understand candlestick patterns, candlestick charts, and all of that. So yes, all right. So this is where we identified as our support on the daily time frame, but you can see that price had already gone past that level, and on the 4 hours time frame, this level here happens to be the resistance area. Okay, you can see right here. Now price came back to that resistance around here, turning it into support. I think I've mentioned this in my previous video, that support can become resistance, resistance can become support. All right, how does that happen? Whenever price breaks a key resistance and then comes back to retest that resistance, if price reverses around that area again, that area automatically becomes support. All right, so that was the case here. You can see at this point price came down, reversed around this area, and then boom, it started pushing all the way up, but I still did not catch the market right there. So let's go a step lower. Right now, see, look at this on the 1 hour time frame. You can see that when price came back to this level, it did this, went back to that level, and then started spiking from that level. Okay, so this was a clear support for me on the 15 minutes time frame. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. Look at that. You can see this was a clear support for me. You can see this area here. I'm just going to place my horizontal line there. You can see this is why I took this trade. You can see on that level, you can see that price came all the way, dropped to this level, and then spiked a bit on this level, right? But I was fortunate to catch the market right here when it came to this level, because on the higher time frame, I already spotted this as my support. I had to clear this chart to just make this video. I didn't want it looking all set up before making the video. All right, so I noticed that here was actually a key support for me on the higher time frame. All right, so when price came to this level, I already had placed the trade. All right, so this is where we entered, this is where we took the trade, and you can see that the first spike here, we caught the first spike here. So normally, if you want to take this kind of trade, this is what you do. All right, you have to wait for this retest to be sure. And how do you do that? You wait for a bullish candlestick to print. That means on the, oh, this is even the 30 minutes, it just spiked again, guys. It just spiked again. It just spiked again. That's the same thing. This is the area on the 15 minutes time frame. Sorry about that. I was talking on, I was actually on the 30 minutes time frame, and I thought that was 15 minutes. I didn't check clearly. So it's almost the same thing, guys. 15 minutes, 30 minutes is almost the same. All right, so this is it. This is the area I was talking about on the 30 minutes. This is it on the 15 minutes time frame. So this spike right here, guys, this is what would make you enter. All right, this spike right here is what should make you enter. When price reverses and comes back to that support area and then spikes, it has printed a bullish candlestick. The spike happens, and then you have to wait for the market to close. Price action is all about past price movement. Okay, so you want to wait for a particular candlestick on each time frame that you're working on to close, so that it can be in the past now. That means if that candlestick closes bullish or bearish, that means the market is likely to move in that direction. If it closes bullish, it is likely to move bullish. If it closes bearish, it is likely to go bearish, guys. So that's why you have to always wait for price to do this. When price comes to your to your support, I mean, you don't have to rush, right? Except you have the experience like I do. But if you don't, you just simply just wait for price to to print the bullish, since you're looking to buy, right? You're looking to buy, you're looking to catch spikes, you're looking to buy the boom. If you want to catch spikes on boom, any boom asset, you want to be buying. All right, you want to be buying. A lot of persons trade against spikes. Yeah, that works. I do that sometimes. But when you're trading against spike, you need to understand that your stop loss will not hold when the spike comes, right? So when you're trading, when you're trying to catch spikes, this is it. Right here on this structure, you can place your stop loss right here, right here. All right, right here. You can place your stop loss right here, such that if this eventually starts dropping, to kick you out around here, respectfully. All right, this is where you want to secure your loss. You don't want to lose more than what you lose at this level. All right, and then that happens, right? But if you're trading against spikes, the spikes just might push your stop loss all the way down. All right, so here you allow the market to close bullish and then you strike. All right, but in this case, you see it closed bullish with a long rejection. So I know a lot of you guys might want to be scared of that rejection, but at that point you want to consider that the market direction is bullish, right? The market is in an uptrend on the higher time frame. You need to always check that, guys. You need to always confirm the trend. The direction of the market is key. It's very important. It's very important that you check the direction of the market. All right, so if you are scared of this rejection here, but you have in mind that the market direction on the higher time frame, let's say the daily or the 4 hours time frame, was printing an uptrend, the market was pushing to the upside, then you don't have any reason to worry. All right, as far as you have your good entry, you don't have any reason to worry. Okay, you just simply take a trade, and then look at that. Look at all that money that we printed, guys. Look at all that money that we've printed, and it's still spiking. It's still spiking, guys. It's still going. Okay, it's still going. I wish I had let those other positions to run, but I wouldn't want to take much chances, because this is a small account. This is not really a huge account. I'm not going to show you my equity. I'm going to cover it. I'm not going to show you my equity, but this is really a small account. And of course, I know small to me might not be small to you, big to me might not be big to you, so it just depends on your capacity, guys. So that is it on supply and demand. If you have further questions, I'm going to be dropping the my WhatsApp link on the description of this video. I'm going to also drop my Telegram link so you can join us and see how we are doing, guys. We are making a lot of profit. Trust me, we're making a lot of profit. We're making a lot of profits daily, so you just have to just click the link on the description of this video and just join up and be a part of what we have, guys. Be a part of what we have. All right, if you want to be profitable next year, guys, you don't have to stress. You just have to follow simple principles, and you make a lot of money for yourself, guys. This has made me rich over time, guys. All right, I remember when I used to be very broke, but now it's history, guys. It's history just because of knowledge, guys. Knowledge is power. Trust me, knowledge is power. So I like it that you guys are really following up. I like the people coming on my WhatsApp to ask good questions and all of that. I like the people taking advantage of my skill and joining the VIP and making profit, guys. You guys, 2023, we will all be rich forever. My theme for 2023 is rich forever. This year we were on VIP winning theme, and that is what we were focused on doing. And trust me, VIPs were doing really good, guys. VIPs have done really good. They have done really good this year. I'm going to show you guys some of my students also. I'm going to show you guys some of my students also who have milked and made a lot of profit for themselves. All right, I can see testimonies. All right, this guy said, I made some profits on my demo yesterday and I should be making some today. Thank you, Southside Forex. Trust me, this guy. Okay, look at my response. You only talk about your demo. Please let everyone know how much you made in your real account. This guy raised $300, I'll be $400 from $30, guys, taking my signals and also practicing what he has learned over time on the mentorship program. Guys, a lot of money can be made, guys. Trust me, you can make a lot of profit for yourself. You just have to risk it, guys. You just have to risk it. You just have to risk it, guys. Just take the risk. Of course, you don't take blind risk. You don't take blind risk. You take necessary risk, all right? And then you make a lot of money for yourself, guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet. Make sure you subscribe. It's very important that you do that because it helps me understand how we are growing. It helps me understand the level at which this effort is going. It measures it measures how far we have gone, right? The goal is to make sure that a lot of persons are profitable, and when I see you guys, when I see the growth, I get to understand that a lot of persons are benefiting from the channel, and we are doing great. So just keep subscribing. Remember to hit me up on WhatsApp if you want to take advantage of any of my services. Remember to hit me up on WhatsApp. Remember to join the Telegram using the link on the description of this video. Join our free Telegram. It's very important that you be there. Just see what we're doing, motivate yourself, take advantage, and of course make money for yourself, guys. So I'll see you guys on another video. I'm bringing you guys another top secret, something I'm working on that I really want to confirm before I spill. So guys, take care, be safe, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year in advance, guys. Take control of your lives, guys.